Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I'm Nersi. Today, we are looking at Dinosaur World from Pandasaurus games. It plays 2 to 4 players and plays in 1 to 2 hours. What it's about: Dinosaur World is a worker placement and tile laying game about making your own Jurassic Park style dinosaur amusement park, and it is a follow-up to 2017's Dinosaur Island. So each round you'll recruit a collection of different workers from a draft and then use them in several ways. So you can draft a dice to obtain DNA resources that you'll spend to create dinosaurs based on recipes. You can draft locations such as rides, businesses, and dinosaur paddocks to increase your money, excitement, and points, and you'll then use the workers on your tiles and on your board to take actions such as increasing your security level or actually making the dinosaurs. You then trace a route for your Jeep to take through on a tour through the park, generating excitement to gain money. And finally, you'll have to compare your park's danger level against your security level, taking a danger penalty for each visitor killed. At the end of 5 rounds, the park with most points wins. So what I like: Dinosaur Worlds takes the worker placement and dinosaur generation mechanics of the original and adds an interesting routing and spatial puzzle element, because figuring out how to move your Jeep or in particular order in which you activate the tiles is a key to victory, and it nicely mixes up the gameplay and makes for a more appealing looking island. It also similarly replaces the visitor and hooligan mechanic of the original, so instead you draft workers of different kinds each round, most of which have different special abilities or are required to activate certain tiles, giving you a lot of interesting choices to make about which workers you'll gain and how you'll spend them. The game also thankfully replaced the variable objective-based endgame trigger of the original with a fixed game length, allowing you to earn victory points however you'd like and do long-term planning without rushing to complete objectives. Now, points to consider. One element that Dinosaur World keeps from the original is its reliance on lots and lots of tokens and fiddly bits. And so while it has reduced some of them, there is still a lot of tokens to track, including the death tokens that easily could have been replaced by a track, and boredom tokens that you have to replace every time you visit a tile that would have been better just served by using counters. And the iconography of the tiles is sometimes a bit tough to parse out, especially with understanding the rewards and the penalties for each tile, and particularly because the icons can get rather small, but luckily many are explained in the rules. And there's still a fairly significant luck factor, particularly with the danger die that you roll every time you visit a dinosaur paddock, which can add to your death toll. Now, because death counts for an escalating number of negative points, sometimes victory or defeat in a game that can have tight scoring comes down to who got lucky with the rolls. So in summary, it's an updated version of the dinosaur making original with more interesting worker placement, but still lots of bits to track. The spatial routing elements are more compelling, though their iconography can be a bit hard to read, and it replaced some unpredictable elements with options for greater long-term planning, but the death penalty can feel random. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks!